You better not lose it. Not till I'm done, at least.
we'll get you a little. Okay. We're talking about this new CD. We got 12 songs
Yep.
on the CD.
Right.
And how long did it take you to go into the studio, drop the voices, and mix it and all that? How long did it take you on that?
It took a while, Santos. It took
Because a lot of people say, well, I'm going to be recording the CD, I'm going to go in there. But people think that they're going to go in there and just play it.
tan
You
locos.
know, no. 'Cause, I mean, you go down there and you set your tracks for your voice,
Yeah.
uh,
It's all everything.
vocals, and then your music.
Yep.
And then you got to go in there and put the additional instruments in there, like the timbales on this one song.
Yeah.
I mean,
It took a while, and the best way I could put it is we're five musicians, we're five different lives with five different problems and five different issues. Five different jobs. So it took us quite a few months to get this done. Um, we will kind of do a few increments, maybe 3 songs here, and then maybe another 2 songs here, maybe another 3 or 4 songs here. But in all honesty, I wouldn't take any of it back. It was hard work, and I owe it to my musicians. I owe it to my dad. To my bass player Ronnie Delgado. I owe it to the drummer Mr. Ricardo Lerman. I owe it to the bajo player Raymond Hernandez. Those guys were at the house constantly practicing. Our whole thing was, let's get the CD out. Let's do this now. Let's get the CD out. It's a lot of hard work, and
but then again, you don't want to rush it.
no,
You don't want to rush
You don't
your
wanna go in
recordings
there.
in there because, oh man, we should have done this, and then we should have waited or
Yeah,
done it this other way, and by then it's already too late. Ya está grabado.
yeah. No, you're right. And we still had fun doing it. It's a lot of fun, listening to our mess ups, to
All those
to-
bloopers.
all the bloopers. Yeah, it's fun hearing it. Here I am thinking I'm singing to the best of my abilities, and then it sounds horrible. I'm like, oh my goodness, did I really do that? I hope I can erase that. But it's
Cuando están, when you go into the studio to record, well, before that, how do you prepare? Say, like, you got this one already out. I'm pretty sure your dad's already working on new stuff for the
Mhm.
upcoming CD that you were going to work on. ¿Cómo se preparan? How long does it take, which songs to record? Or,
yeah. You always have quite a few in mind. You hear other songs that you kind of think like, that'd be nice if we could do it our way, or you're humming something, and that's kind of where my story is gonna come in. Um, a lot of it is songs that some songs are sent to you. There's a lot of writers out there that they have really great ideas, really good melodies, and they look for bands, of course, to play some of their music. And in our past CDs, we've done that, and I think they came out great. As far as what we do, my dad, I say he's a master at what he does. There's been a lot of late nights. I want to give you a time frame in between, maybe 2 and 3 in the morning, that I hear in the background. Here I am, sound asleep. I'm
Yeah.
sure he knows what I'm talking about. But I'm
and he's
sound
out there
asleep,
playing the song.
and I can hear.
the accordion.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, what in the world is going on? It's 2:30. It's 2:30 a.m. So I get up, and he's downstairs. We live in a 2-story house. He's downstairs, and he's in fregas playing the guitar or the accordion in the middle of the night with a little Shih Tzu sitting right beside him, listening to him too. And I wake up, and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you awake? And he says, come on down here. I'm gonna see if this is the right chord for you. I'm like, right now at 2 in the morning, there's no right chord for me. I'm probably like a smoker's voice at the moment. But,
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the cord.
Yeah. but
But that's the best time.
the ideas come at whatever time.
Yeah. But then at that time at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you got you have it on the mind and ya la tienes la tonada.
Yep.
And that helps a lot of times.
Oh yeah.
It makes it much easier. And then the other one, you just follow through it.
Oh yeah. Even like a little recorder as well. I catch my dad like singing little melodies inside that recorder, and hey, those can become good hits.
Right, because you're doing that, and say que no one had like this one, or or se le olvidó
Yeah, that's
la
happening.
tonada,
Gee, what was it? Should have recorded that one también.
Yeah. And then it's always good to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, recorded like that.
Yeah. So, ideas come from everywhere. To really answer the question is, ideas come, from TV, from the radio, from just making it up in your mind, and from writers. So they're everywhere. They're all around you. You can just hear it anywhere.
Vamos a escuchar esta canción. What can you tell me about this one here? Amor, amor.
That the one that we just played. That was the one that we just finished playing. That's one of the originals though.
Yes.
That's one of the midnight hour
Songs.
cumbias. Yeah,
There you go.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Ahora vamos a ir a esta otra que se llama Corazón Martín.
Yes, that's right. That's actually a Laura Canales song.
That's what I
And
thought. Yeah.
yeah. I remember one of my musicians says, he goes, man, that sounds like an old song, like I've heard it before. Well, you probably have, because that's a Laura song. And she's a big inspiration to me too. And we just thought, let's see if we can do it. Instead of the kind of Tejano style, let's see if we can kind of change it up with accordion.
What if you just do inspiration? Who else inspired you to sing?
Oh,
Besides your dad.
Besides my dad, I always say him last because I like to say the best for last. But the music I grew up with and I think it was inspirational to me was Conjunto Bernal. Love the trios. That's what we do. The three voices. Yeah, the harmony. We love doing that. And I also like Linda Escobar. She's a good friend of mine. I give her so much credit because she's been a musician since she was a kid too, just like my dad. Since he was a kid, he started playing the bass. Linda started.
As a matter of fact, next month I think they're going to tell you
56. Oh, Linda.
Yeah.
50 years being a musician.
50th anniversary.
Yeah. So I mean, I want to say she's a big inspiration to me. She was one of the few women that's in the conjunto industry, and there's not a lot of them. So for her to break a lot of barriers, for a lot of women, and who knows if she hadn't done that, there might not be as many women as there is today in the music industry. In conjunto, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But she's also a good friend of mine. Like I said, Conjunto Bernal, and you get a lot of ideas from other fellow músicos también. But again, my biggest inspiration is my dad. Biggest inspiration.
Aquí vamos a escuchar aquí Leti y el Conjunto Central con Corazón Maldito Radio on TexasJukeboxRadio.com.
This is a far away from me.